Hello, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, empowering women all over the world to unleash her and start creating her best me, best life from the inside out. Coming to you today, I want to talk about 6 things or what not to do when it comes to pursuing your best me, best life, your dream, your heart's desire. What not to do. Of course, the first thing is no plan. You can't get over here or get to your destination if you have no plan and no strategy uh, as to guide you from where you are to where you want to go. So not having a clear plan or strategy, that's one thing of what not to do. And for my own self, when I started my journey back in 2010 and when I resigned from corporate America, I had an idea, but I didn't have a clear plan or strategy for what I wanted for my life. And so I would, make sure you have a plan, a clear strategy for your life. Number two, when it comes to pursuing your dreams, creating and living your best me best life, not knowing your numbers. Yes, finance, money, it plays a part. And also your money story, not addressing your money story, especially if it's negative. And which for the case of majority of us, let's just face it, even my own self, addressing my money story, which was one of lack, or money will be taken away from me. And I had that story for so long, and actually it showed up constantly in my life until I addressed it, until I changed it, and got a new money story. And so not knowing your numbers, and that's another thing, not only your money story, but not knowing your numbers, because it takes money. And also money is just a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool to help you to create the impact that you desire, to help others. It's just a tool for you to get the things that you desire, and invest in yourself at a higher level so that you can invest in others, help others at a higher level, do more good in this world, and make an even greater impact in this world. So it's just a tool, but not knowing your numbers. And I know for me, it's not tracking my numbers, not tracking my dollars, not keep knowing, what I'm spending money on, and just spending money and throwing away money and not keeping track of it so that I could course correct, make changes, and address what's going on. Is like, why am I spending this money? So tracking your money, knowing your numbers. Number two, what not to do, staying on your island. And this was a big one for me, or thinking that I can do all this on my own. No, you can't. And I know, trust me, here's a girl, an independent sister that was on that island by herself for a long time and didn't really accomplish hardly anything. Because the point is, we're not meant to be on that island by ourselves. We're not on an island. God designed us to be in interaction with others, to co-create, to help others, to be in association and communication in relationships with others, to create the life that we desire and deserve. And so we're not meant to be islands or on our little islands or thinking we can do it all by ourselves. Granted, you can do some things by yourself and you can get so far by yourself, but you are not meant to do it by yourself. And being on that island, it's lonely. And you don't have to be. So you can prevent so much heartache and so much, frustration and aggravation. And then secondly, if you're trying to get somewhere, improve your life and get to somewhere, why would you want to try to reinvent? It's like, don't reinvent the wheel, because what you're trying to accomplish, I'm pretty sure someone else has already accomplished that, and you can invest in them and get them to be your mentor, be your coach, or whatever that is, or their program or whatever. So you can already see how they did it. And you don't have to try to reinvent the wheel and trying to create it for yourself, but utilize what already exists to get you to where you want to go, where they've already been, and surpass that point. So come off that island. So what not to do is stay on your island by yourself. Get the help, get support, get accountability that you need, and come off that island. Number 4, not being intentional. We can say, I want this, I want that, but are we being intentional about creating that, making that happen, making that a reality for us? Not being intentional, setting our intentions. If you follow me every Sunday, I post, plan your week, set your intentions. Set your intentions for the week, and then reiterate that I've talked about before. Reiterate those intentions every day. Set the intentions for each day. So not being intentional, not showing up, not setting the boundaries that you need to set. And like I said, that's all part of being intentional about creating the life that you desire and deserve, and creating it by design. What not to do. Number 5 is taking care of you, and that is completely you, your mind, body, and spirit. So nurturing all 3 of those things, which works together. Not taking care of your body, which I'm working on that myself, because I've been guilty of that, still guilty of that. But it's cleaning up my diet, drinking my water, and exercising consistently. So I'm a work in progress. As like we all are, a work in progress. So my body, my mind, you follow me, I've talked about it before. I think I even have a video about my morning routine, as well as a blog post. But my morning routine, that's all part of nurturing my mind and my spirit. So, and I go and about my morning routine, but that's all part of what I do, which is the prayer, the meditation, the journaling. That's all part of a combination of things that help me to nurture and strengthen my mind and my spirit, and reading scripture, daily devotional, like I say, prayer, all of those things. So nurturing, not taking care of your mind, body, and spirit. Number 5, what not to do. Of course, number 6 is expecting it quick and easy. Your best me, best life will not come quick and or easy. And here's a girl that I wanted it quick, I wanted it easy, and all part of because I didn't have a clear plan, clear vision for my life. Of course, when you don't have that and you're not clear about what you want and desire, then you have that shiny object syndrome. And you know what that is, right? So the first thing that comes up, it sounds good. Let me jump over here. Oh, this comes up. It sounds good. It looks good. Let me jump over here. So you're jumping here and there for these shiny objects that looks good and sound good, but they're only leaving you broke and frustrated. And like I say, no further than where you were before. Even you, in this case, you've lost time because you're jumping over here and there because you're not clear and you're expecting it quick and easy. But you have to show up and put in the work, and start harnessing the power of your most valuable asset. So those are the 6 things of what not to do when it comes to pursuing your best me, best life, pursuing your dream. Of course, reiterate, having no plan, don't know your numbers, addressing your money story, staying on your island, trying to do it by yourself. Not being intentional, not showing up, not setting the boundaries to create the life that you desire and deserve, not taking care of you, and that is full you, mind, body, and spirit. And of course, last but not least, expecting it quick and easy is just not going to happen. So if you're not willing to put in some work, and I'm not saying that you got to be doing all this hustling and grinding that you hear a lot of people talk about, no offense to anybody that's talk about that, but there's also, you can work smarter, and working smarter to me is harnessing the power of your mind and using your creative power that we all have, which I talked about in another video about you are a co-creator, and harnessing that power and utilizing it for your highest good, so that it becomes, you can do it smarter and not harder per se. So once again, this is Patricia. I hope these tips help you. This is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, empowering women all over the world to unleash her and start creating her life, her best me, best life by design, starting from the inside out.